Hello everyone and welcome to TechMax Solutions. So in today's session we will discuss about electronic invoicing tool that we have created for one of the Dubai based client. So this platform, it is for the companies those who belong with financial industry, wherein they have to manage their multiple clients from their ERP system and also need to make sure that everything is compliant. So as starting from this year, UAE government has made mandate electronic invoicing. So all the organizations, those who belong with financial industry, they need to be ready with their electronic invoicing solution. So either as the organization, they can rely on third party solutions wherein they have to pay every month with certain limitations also on that platform, because any third party platform, if we get subscription or anything, we don't have the capability to do modifications as per our company requirement. So this is the modern SaaS solution that we have created for one of the Dubai based client, and from this portal they can manage all their client database compliance stuff, all the third party ERP systems that they are using, so they don't have to switch again and again to multiple platforms. So this CRM, it starts with a very good intelligent dashboard wherein all the analysis, it gets real time reflected from the database. So once the user or admins logs into the portal, they can monitor all the live compliance scores, upcoming deadlines, business insights, project progress, live analytics, everything from a same dashboard. Now we will go to the second option, which is SaaS invoicing. So this is one of the most important thing that every financial industry struggles with. So as a finance company, I might be using one ERP system or multiple ERP system. If my company is based like in multiple countries, so I might need to use multiple third party ERP systems as per the government or the country. So this platform, it provides the capability to connect with any third party integrators that we are using, whether we are using Odoo, SAP or SAP HANA, Oracle, any third party platforms, Tally, which we are using. If the platform is not listed here, we can get that added manually with APIs, it will work. So now if we see here, these are the some platforms which for testing we have already added here. So now once we have connected the connector, our ERP system, with the data with the CRM, after that the next part comes as data discovery. So from here it does automatically as well, but if required I can do manually as well. So from here I can discover the data, whatever all the data and their identities, mapping, everything, it will trigger here automatically. After that I need to proceed with the bidirectional sync settings. I can manage all the synchronization settings here. It should be real time scheduled or every 30 minutes or something. Accordingly we can select here. Now this here we can select the option wherein if the data is getting synchronized with the ERP system, so that data should win and should cross identify all the leads in your existing database, or vice versa, or manually also you can decide which database you need to keep from the ERP system or from your system. Once all the database is synced, and also if we are not creating new accounts from here, so we can just always select ERP wins over cloud, because all the data, it will be synchronized from your ERP system to this platform. Once the data is synchronized successfully, we can check all the logs also, everything from here, what is synchronized, what not. Now this is mapping engine wherein we can check whether the entities, they are associated with the correct entities in the CRM. So we can accordingly change also if we want any from here. Okay, and also we can decide which template we are using, like in my case I can use Odoo standard invoice template, and I can save it as well for future references. Here I can import, if there is any external ERP laser file, I can import it here directly, and all the database, it will be automatically mapped to my CRM. Digital signatures also, it can be mapped from here. I can upload my custom certificate as well. Okay, and all the all the third party ERP settings, the credentials, everything can be managed on the same platform. So now if we check sales register and invoices, here these are all the invoices and sales register which got synchronized with the third party platform, the third party ERP system. I can directly check it from here, each and everything. Metrics dashboard, it shows my ERP integration health. If I navigate to CRM leads, here I will see all the data which is synchronized with my ERP. It can be Odoo or any third party which I am using. So every data is synchronized here automatically. If I want to create any new prospect from here, let's say I'm pitching some new client, it's in a sales process advisory, I can create a new prospect from here as well. But that won't automatically map to the ERP version to keep the security in place as per the government rules. Now we will start with client directory, wherein all the details related with the client, the company name, multiple people might be working in that organization, every database, it can be managed here. So in this Gulf Food Industries LLC, this is one of the test account that I have created. So if I click on inspect, I can see all the informations related with this client. I can see what all assessments have been done, okay, and what are the questionnaires. I will explain in that further steps. So on client basis, we can directly check from here what is the score. The compliance gaps also we can check it from here with all the details. It will show what gaps are there, each and everything. Implementation phases, okay, if we are going ahead with the implementation of the entire system of the client, so we can create a complete new project and we can manage all the implementation phase here. Any tasks that are related with the specific client, I can manage and see all the tasks here. Now the readiness assessment that I was talking about, wherein we can see the questionnaires which are required as per the specific country government, okay. So let's say for this client, if I see, so this is the questionnaire that I get. So accordingly I can select yes, no, relevant options here, and I can submit and generate the compliance gap. Okay, so now if I go to gap analysis here, and I can see all the reports here automatically, for all the clients that have been automatically generated. So from here I can like filter it also if I want to check it from some specific client, or I can do search as well. So I can see all the missing gaps, and what if I click on any data, I can see all the informations like what is missing, what is wrong with this, okay, and I can accordingly take action, or I can mark the status here. For each and every gaps, I can see all the information. Now invoice data audit is something wherein if we are having a bulk file for invoices, so we can upload that ledger here, and it will automatically analyze it and gives all the errors or missing stuff. So let's say this was one of the file sample which was uploaded, so it will scan and it will give all the details like what are passed and what are failed, why it is failed, okay, what things are not correct as per the specific country's compliance. Each and every information it will give it here. E-Invoice Validator is something wherein we can upload our like UBL structured XML billing code directly here, okay, and we can execute the audit test. It will automatically audit the code and it will give me all the results like whether it is passed or whether it is failed with all the details accordingly. So this is a valid template that we tested. Let's see a invalid one. So if you see, this is missing this TRN, it is not in the specific format how UAE accepts. So accordingly it will give all the analysis and we can export it, execute this manually from here. Now we might have our ASPs to certify all the clearances. So we can manage all our ASPs also here directly, okay. And implementations, we can check on client basis as well, and from here as well we can check the implementations. The user or admin, they can see all the tasks related with them or with the clients on this portal. UAT testing is something wherein before we go live we can test all the phases whether if there is any issue or not, and also we can see the reports as well like what it is doing, okay. So if we see here this error, it has given the TRN error, okay. validation rejection code. So accordingly it will run all the cases like that I have. It will run the test and it will give me all the data here for that testing. If I go to documents, I can see all the files, okay, that I have here for the company. On client basis also, I can go ahead and check all the relevant documents for that company, or if I want to see all company's documents, I can do it from here as well. Now this is compliance training portal, wherein we can extend this modules, but just for sample purpose we have created this. So every user, they can check their knowledge base from here, submit answers, and real time admin will get all the reports of the test, like what are the scores and other things. Now we can navigate to advisory reports, and from here we can select our client and all the report with each and every information. It will automatically convert it into a PDF format. We can download it, we can send it via email directly to the client. Accordingly we can take actions. So for every company, okay, and this is if we want to edit something here, add something more, we can add it also manually, and accordingly we can print it as a PDF. Now this is compliance calendar, which as per like the company's policy, we can update it. Okay, so this is as per the client that we have created. All the notifications also we can check here. From here as well we can check, but I have given an option here as well, because sometimes it gets deleted and it is very hard to trace. Audit logs each and every activity that is done, whether the data is coming through third party ERP system or anything is done within this CRM, everything is audited here, and we can recover also any deleted data for up to 1 year, and we can extend that period depending upon the company's backup policies. Other system related settings, we can simply manage it from here. Okay, so with this modern solution, it is very easy for the industries, those who belong with financial sector. They can manage all the client database, they can gather all the resources that they have on multiple third party ERP system or on one system, or any third party applications they are using. They can cater all the data, all the different data from all the third party platforms to this single CRM, and as per the compliance structure of the country, they can proceed with the further steps for analyzing the gaps or auditing the invoices, validating compliance, everything accordingly from this portal itself.